The last time I did a grilled cheese stream, I had a Chilean.
Cheese I've had for a while. Bread I've had for a while. Ketchup I've had for a while.
And now, I don't know how many years later, it's the second grilled cheese stream, and lo and behold, my eye.
But this is tradition. It's grilled cheese tradition to have a fucking Chilean.
So if you do want to follow along, you might not need this. This is a bread knife because I have here Hannah Tennant's freshly baked, well, it's not fresh, it's a few days old, but recently baked sourdough loaf. So it's an artisanal sourdough loaf. It's nice, it's good, it's fresh, it's dope. And so I'll be cutting off slices from that bad boy. All right, we'll be using some butter, or beurre, as the French say. I got salted because I'm not a freak. We have good old, well done son, British, organic, cheesemaker reserve cheddar cheese. I mean, we got the fucking top stuff here. Come on, son, get in. None of this fucking Tillamook shit. This is a real deal, you blasted blimey bugger. And of course, organic ketchup. We'll go over this again, don't worry. If you're like, wait, I don't know, I don't have it, you can go to the store. You probably have time. I'm gonna need this cutting board, okay? I'm gonna need the cutting board to, you know, cut this bread and the cheese. I don't even know what this place has for a pan. I actually didn't check. Should I just go like this? Well, oh yeah. Hi, welcome to the show. I just need a little bit more water. This is how I fill up my mug. This is how I fill up my mug. What are you filling it up with? Steamy hot pea. I am drinking hot, hot pea. I can't wait to share with thee. Will you have a cup with me? It is piping hot pea. It is piping hot pea. Oh, it's hot. So I went to the grocery store here in Tahoe, and I found these little chompers, sweet potato and superfoods. It's a plant-based jerky stick. Oh goodness, where are you? There you are. Eating it up. Right. So let's have a look at this. Now this is a time where you would prepare your bread. So if you have pre-sliced bread, that's totally fine. We're not gonna shame you, but I have Hannah's baked treasure. Look at this bad boy. Look at this, look at that fucking crust. And we're cutting, and we're cutting. Oh yeah, that's nice. Look at that. Look at that. Well done, Hannah. Give it a smell. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I just saw this now, look. Well, I actually saw this before, but I'm showing you. On her little bag that she gave me for my bread, she drew hearts. All right, now let's get slice number 2. If you are sitting there going, man, I wish I had freshly baked bread, all you gotta do is learn how to bake bread and go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so now with our slices, freshly sliced, and I think that's a good thickness for a grilled cheese. Now you could go a lot quicker, thicker I should say, like I did this thick. And you can make big honkin' slices, you know, obviously, but I find that takes a long time to like get to melt the cheese. What the fuck is ketchup doing here? Okay, you clearly don't know how to eat a grilled cheese, but that's fine. You'll find out. This is a new package. So how best are we gonna open this bad boy? Because I'm like obsessive about being able to seal up the package again. Really not the knife for it, but we did it anyway. Okay, cool. Ooh. Ooh, 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 the cheese lord.
There's the little bugger.
Did somebody summon the cream lord? Ooh.
Ooh, a little bit of crowled on the outside, but that's okay. That's what happens with real cheese. Now let's make some slices. Sklump, sklump. This is really an interesting knife to do it with. Now I'm gonna make a lot of cheese slices. because I have a tremendous amount of bread. See, look at all that bread. Look at all that real estate. Look at all that real estate. See, I'm gonna have to use this whole goddamn block of cheese. You feel me, homie? Oh, God. Ooh, yes. Oh, yes. Bloody yes. And the cheese text. Let's have a look at this view. Have I showed it to you? I think I did when I first got here. I mean, it's not unobstructed to the lake. You get a little glimpse of the goddamn water, but it's nice to have a solarium, an atrium, if you will. And this is a nice part about the wireless mic, is that I can kind of be out here away from you, can still hear me. I don't have to like call out to you. So I can be like a fine little friend out here. I can't see obviously can't see the chat, but I can be like a little Daniel strutting in the sun. Now, who's that Daniel, you ask? Why, that's little Daniel, and he's strutting in the sun. Why? It's because of the UV rays. Well, what do the UV rays do? The UV rays give him sass, grass, and a whole lot of ass. Oh shit, that is a little Daniel. Anyway, that's the story of little Daniel. All right, now you're gonna think, Tommy, you laid this cheese out so perfectly. What are you gonna do now? Well, there's two different ways to butter your grilled cheese sandwich. So to scoop it away with your knife and butter it on there. Another way I like to do this, is a newer way, is to cut off what you want and put it in the pan and heat it up, and so it's kind of like liquid butter. And then you put your bread in there and you just kind of swirl it around, smush it around. And I actually think that's been working the best for me, because spreading it's kind of unnecessary at this point. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my plate ready to go, so that when it's all ready to go, I just pop it on my plate. But I'm gonna keep all this stuff here on the stovetop so you can see it. So what's gonna happen? The process is I'm gonna heat this baby up. We're gonna put some butter on it, and it'll zhuzh, it'll be liquido. And then we're gonna put our bread. We're gonna put our first bread in there, like on the side that we want, boom, 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 then take it out, and then put this on there, boom, 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 and then we cap it off. You'll see, it's gonna be poggers. Then when it's done, we're gonna take this bad boy onto the cutting board, and I'm gonna do, as best I can, I think it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a weird one. So you may think this is a little wacky. Oh, it's perfect. But for the first, before we flip the cheese, the grilled cheese sandwich, in order to really encourage the cheese to melt, I cover it for the first half. Then I uncover it and I flip it and I leave it uncovered. So all the ingredients, all the necessary equipment, all the kit is here. Teflon non-stick pan that's clearly got some deep gouges that's gonna release a proper amount, a real aroma of carcinogens directly into the food, which you will ingest, that will course through your body through the end of time. You've got your sandwich all prepared and a knife for doing the crissy crossies when it's all done. And you've got your butter there. We're gonna coat the carcinogenic pan there, and of course your final plate. And why not, since we're here, let's prepare the ketchup, because I know it's controversial, but I love a bit of ketchup, and it's got to go in the middle. You cut the sandwich and you put the ketchup in the middle. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But since it's brand new, you take off the little fucking bit of paper and then you put the lid back on. And of course, it's a new bottle, so give it a fucking shake. Let's begin. She's lit. I keep it at a medium heat. You don't want to rush this, all right? And since that's happening, I'm gonna take my little knifey, a tablespoon of butter. Ooh, it's already like kind of pre-melted, so this trick isn't necessary, but I do like this trick because it's a new thing in my life and I'm really enjoying it. It is a bit messy with a new bag, like a new thing like this. Okay, oh God. Oh my God, my fingies. All right, so you put that in there. Okay, now I just realized I'm missing a really crucial part of the thing. I'm missing my spatula. Oh my God, have I blown this before it's even really begun. Where the hell are these? No. Oh, there's not a single spatula in the whole world. Oh, we've got something. We've got something. We've got something. So you're gonna need one of these. This is what I've enjoyed doing. Now what you do is you take your top parts, you take your top part first, and then go whoosh, 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 whooshy, whoosh. Hello, I'm a whoosh boy. Oh wow, I didn't know the whoosh boys were here. Yeah, my father was a whoosh boy too, and his father before him. Ooh, that's coded as fuck. And then you take your bass. You start with the treble, and you end up with the bass, and you just fucking swirl it round. That's it. There's a good lad. Swirl it round. Swirl it. Swirl it round, lad. That way you can keep your cheddar cheese arrangement as God intended. Then you pop your fucking toppy right back on there. Now, look at that shit. Look at that shit. You need your lid. Ooh, this sandwich is so thick, it's touching the tippies of the lid. That's okay. You do need to create some kind of heat trap to melt the cheesy cheese. You gotta have a lid. In my opinion, to go lidless is crazy, but you know, I do recognize the fact that the lid keeps moisture in, and some people don't want that. To me, I'm fine with that. I want my bread to be crisped on the outside and chewy on the inside. That's the whole point of the GCS, grilled cheese sandwich. God, it's still hot. Jesus. When's this stuff gonna cool down? All right, so now we just keep an eye on it. You know, just give it a check every now and then. You know, let's continue to shake this ketchup. All right, let's take a look at the cheese. Let's take a look at this fucking sandwich. Let's get under it. Feel the undercarriage. Ooh, ooh. Now it's not fully melted, so I may have to do a little bit of lid. And I have to keep my fingers on it because it's not fully melted, but that's looking good, mother. If you were a kid and you just got home from soccer, you'd be so stoked about this. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think maybe my cheese to bread ratio is gonna be a little light. Like it's gonna be a lot of bread. However, this is really good bread, so I'm fine with it. And I also wanted to save some cheese for another sandwich I'm going to make at some point. You know what I'm thinking? You know what could be crazy? I'm kind of like I used to stay away from salt because I'm like, I don't need it. But now I'm thinking, you know what could be cool? Now I'm salt all the time. What if you did a little bit of this, just a smidge, just a punch. That was overexposed. It's really not that much, and you might not use all of it. Just salt bae this thing, just to give it a little bit of. Hello. Oh, you hear that? That's some of the cheese spilling out the sides. We have spillage. We're gonna get crispy cheese bits. It's gonna work out. Okay, I think we're good. Second side always goes quicker. It always goes quicker, and you can't be lulled into a false sense of security. Oh, there we go. And then get all your cheese bits. Get all your cheese bits, because that's going on a spatula, and then it's going directly into your mouth. Oh, look at that, cheese crundles. Guess what? You eat them. Listen to that crisp. Again, with a loaf, with a regular loaf, sort of sliced loaf shape, you can do the crisscross, the Tommy 4-cut a lot easier, but we are still gonna try here because it's really important to me, because as a child, if I didn't eat a grilled cheese sandwich with the triangle cuts, I had to slap myself in the face as hard as I could. Yeah, you're gonna have to custom make these slices. Ooh, okay. Okay. It's also maybe not a big enough knife for that. Okay, now we plate and now we tub. Look at that. Look at that shit.
Okay, now here's how you plate, because actually plating the Tommy way is very important as well. This is why we make the four corners, because you put them around the edge of the plate.
Then what you do is you pull the corners to the rim of the plate.
And then you take your ketchup and then you put it in a big old heap. And I don't give a fuck. You're gonna say, Tom, that's too much. I'm gonna say, hey, back the fuck up. This is my child.
Pop it down, blop, right in the middle, very important.
Okay, this one might need 4 bites, but that's really nice.